Next group rolling out the track right now. Van Gurley Jr. out in car number 22.
Happy 4th of July, everybody. Under threatening skies here at Attica Raceway Park, it's the finale of All-Star Ohio Speedweek. The winner last night at Lima Land Speedway, and let me tell you, it was a race. The 7, Kevin Huntley. Way to go, pup.
Thank you. It was a good race. I enjoyed it.
I noticed whenever you were in Victory Lane talking to that guy, you were a little bit out of breath.
Most of that was excitement. It was a pretty grueling race. The track was nice. It was heavy. It was rough. It had a big curve on it. I like it that way. It makes you work. You know, I wasn't that tired. I was mostly excited and out of breath.
I'd have been excited if I won too. What about 10 grand here at Attica?
That really excites me. I done real good in this final race at Eldora, and then they moved it here, and since then I haven't been able to win it. Hopefully this year we can turn it around.
Well, this Peterbilt car runs pretty good here. I'd put a little bit of money on you.
Well, we haven't finished worse than 5th here all year, so hopefully we can get this one all the way up front tonight.
Well, there's lots of pup t-shirts running around the pits, running around the stand, so if he wins, he'll be happy, and there'll be a lot of other people happy. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, last night at Lima Land, second place finisher. You led a lot, and it was exciting. The 4K Kelly Kensler. What happened, bud?
Well, it's just a little bit heavy and rough for me up there where I had to run, but that was a fast line, and just had to go for it and see what we could do, but come up a couple laps and do a little short.
You were the winner at Skyline. I thought you were going to take it last night. What about this 10 grand show at Attica?
Well, we all want to win that, so I thought about it a lot today. I've worked hard on it in the car, and we'll just see how things go, and maybe we can get it.
Is there anything special that you do at Attica compared to any other track?
No, not really. It's just a matter, little setup here and there, Depends on the track, slick, heavy, whatever it's going to be. It's just setting up's the main thing.
What would Kelly Kensler prefer? What kind of track it is?
Well, it's kind of overcast today. We kind of handle them pretty good down our Skyline when it's bone slick, but so I like them a little slicker. Last night was kind of a rodeo thing, but I just prefer them a little slicker. But we'll just take what we can get.
You've got that reputation. That's what impressed me so much about last night. You were running a heck of a race.
Well, everybody thinks I was going to run the bottom. I think the whole field thought I was going to run the bottom. I just kind of fooled them a little bit. I just thought I'd try it just tonight up there.
You put on a heck of a show last night. Hopefully we'll see even better things tonight.
I hope so too. Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks, Kevin. I'm standing in the pits. Back in April 4th, we saw a guy take a tumble down the front stretch, but let me tell you, I've seen him at the races. I think he's ready to go. The only thing holding him up is this leg here. Byron Reed, how you doing, bud?
Oh, not too bad. Yeah, it's getting a little antsy now that I feel a lot better, but I still got a ways to go in my recovery. I just 2 weeks ago got bone grafted off my hip onto my leg, so it's gonna be a little while yet.
So what, we're gonna watch this season, get healed up really good and come back full force next?
it's hard to say. I mean, that would be the correct thing to do probably. But if I feel real, if I get to walking, I feel real good. I might try to get a couple races in.
Well, we know how Byron is. I wouldn't be surprised to see that black number 5 flying around somewhere before the season's out.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
All right, thanks a lot,
Thanks.
Mark.
All right, ready to go. This is the final leg of the 1998 Ohio Sprint Speedweek. High lap session number 2. Taking the green flag, putting the clocks in motion right now, out in car number 28. From Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, this is Brian Paulus. First lap time, 12.195. 1.2.195 is the first lap on Paulus. Second lap is slower, 12.280. Getting his qualifying effort away right now in car number 2, and this is Landon Stover. And Stover, one of the weekly competitors, the Walt Mealy going Maxim chassis. First lap time, 12.956. 1.2956, the first lap on Stover. Second lap is better, 12.684. Get 1.2684 second lap time. If you don't hear the time, we flash up the fast of the 2 laps on the Coors Light Message Center. Scott Miller is your next qualifier in car number 5M from Clyde. Miller owns it, the J&J chassis, one of our weekly competitors here at Attica. First lap time, 12.275. 1.2.275, first lap on Miller. Look out as he catches the wall hard off of turn number 4. And unfortunately, that's sort of the way Scott's year has gone so far this year. So again, the safety crew immediately out to check on the 5M. We see them riding the machine. That's always a good sign driver-wise. Usually wouldn't flip it back up on all 4 wheels if the driver wasn't okay. Yeah, 1.2591, second lap for Leiber. Scott Jones, again, those guys tearing that car completely down and putting it back together all morning this morning. So Scott Jones, one of the drivers, and he's just struggling down there with 1 and 2. One of the drivers chasing that Georgia Marketing Rookie of the Year honors. Comes out to complete his first lap. And there he goes again, up off the cushion and off the racetrack. So it looks like out of order just a hair. Taking the green flag right now, getting his effort away out in car number 21K. From Rocheville, Indiana, this is Todd Kelly. Jim Kelly owns it, a Stealth chassis. First lap time, 12.676. 1.2.676 is the first lap on Kelly. Taking the green flag right now out in car number 17, the Steve Mox entry. From Brownsburg, Indiana, this is Joey Saldana. First lap time, 12.036, 1.2036. That's quick time, but I don't think that'll hold up. Second lap time, 12.049, 1.2049. We get a handful of cars down the 11-second bracket. We'll see how that low 12 holds up. Sarah Fisher is up next in car number 9, the Meat Carbonless Paper sponsored machine. She's out of Asheville, Ohio. And she gets it off the high side of turn number 4. First lap time, 12:795. 1:2:795. Think that was going to be a decent lap till she got it off the high side there. A little more cautious that time. Second lap time, 12.610. 1:2:610. Comfort is your next qualifier in car number 6C. Burton from Waynesville in the DH Motorsports Tom Noddy chassis. First lap, 12.889. 1:2:889 is the first lap for Burton. Second lap, 12.828. Get a regular USAC campaigner on the track right now, driving car number 96 from Brooksburg, Pennsylvania. This is John Heidreich. First lap time, 13:173. 1:3:173. Heidreich, the Savoy Products, number 96. Second lap, 12.959. Rob Cheney, your next qualifier in car number 42 from Millersburg. Bob Cheney owns it, the Gambler chassis. First lap time, 12.688. 1:2:688. First lap for Cheney. The number 5 man in the Speedweek points chase out right now in car number 15 from Fremont. This is Chad Kemenoff. First lap time, 12:091. 1:2:091. That's second quick. Second lap time is your quick time, 11:733. 11:733 is the second lap for Kemenoff. So again, the driver's shooting at 11:466. Mark Keegan, your next qualifier, he goes off the high side of turn number 1. So Mark Keegan, who broke a driveline, hurt the motor last night in Lima, come down to complete lap number 1. First lap 17:246. 1:7:246. Much better this time around. Second lap 12.466. Another Rookie of the Year contender out in the 2+ from Fremont. This is Brian Smith. First lap time for Smith, 13:080. 1:3:080 is the first lap for Smith. Coming out to complete lap number 1. First lap time, 13:067. 1:3:067 is the first lap for Teeple. qualifying right now. This driver has won All-Star feature win this year. That came here at Attica. Out in car number U2 from Mifflintown, Pennsylvania, Keith Kaufman. First lap time, 12:3:06. 1:2:3:06. That's fifth quick. The second lap time is better, 12:1:53. Bobby Distel is your next qualifier in car number 4D. Distel from Tiffin. He owns it to J&J Chassis. First lap time, 13:1:89. 1:3:189. First lap for Distel. See Marco's Pizza, Walmart, couple of sponsors on the board. Second lap, 13:3:35. Next, we'll bring up Ed Neumeister in car number 11. Ed Neumeister from Upper Sandusky. He owns it to Gambler Chassis. Upper Auto Parts, the sponsor on the 11N. First lap time, 13:064. 1:3:064. First lap for Neumeister. Second lap, much better, 12:662. Well, this guy will give it a ride out right now in the Peterbilt of Northwest Ohio. Sponsored car number 7 from Bloomington, Indiana. This is the Pump, Kevin Huntley. First lap time, 12:314. 1:2:314. First lap for Huntley. Second lap, 12:320. Out right next in the Burns Electric sponsored car number 17 from Lipstick, this is Butch Schroeder. First lap time for Schroeder, 11:846. 1:18:46, that's second quick. Second lap a little bit slower, 11:877, but the first lap good for second quick time. This is the only time you see this guy around the top of the racetrack. That's during qualifying out in car number 4K. This is Kelly Kinzer. First lap time, 12:568. 1:2:568 is the first lap on Kinzer. Second lap much better, 12:195. But that's sixth quick. Must have a lot of cars punched down the low 12s. 2 cars in the 11-second bracket so far. Out right now, the big trophy, car number 121. From Spring City, Pennsylvania, this is Judy Bates. First lap time, 12:961. 1:2:961 is the first lap on Bates. Second lap, 12:829. Driving the Denny Ashworth on car number 92. From Worcester, Ohio, this is Dean Jacobs. This is going to be a good one, I think. He comes off turn number 4. No. First lap, 12:139. 1:2:139. That's fourth quick. Second lap is better, 12:117. Boy, here's a familiar Speedweek sight. Out in car number 1A from Hanover, Pennsylvania, this is Bobby Allen. Remember, Allen won a B main here last year, and the place about went nuts. First lap time, 12:09.67. 1:2.967 is the first lap on Allen. Out next, this guy won the first ever feature race here at Attica Raceway Park. In car number 8, this is the Rocket, Rocky Hodges. First lap time, 12.642. 1:2.642, the first lap for Hodges. Second lap, 12.579. Getting his up another way right now out in car number 22 from Brazil, Indiana. This is Van Gurley Jr. Larry Bible, the owner. It's a max of chassis coming out complete lap number 1. First lap time, 12.553. 1:2.553 is the first lap for Gurley. Taking the green flag right now from Piketon out in car number 00. This is Jim Neer. Jim Neer, feature winner here this year. A lot of work last night fixing a wrecked race car. First lap, 12.979. 1:2.979. So that's a little uncharacteristic of Neer. John Hawk on the clocks right now in car number 31. And you hear that thing fluttering as he lets off the gas. Even when he's on the gas. First lap time, 13:028. 1:30.28, first lap for Hawk. From Fremont. First lap time, 12.694. 1:2.694. Second lap time, 13. Qualifying right now, the huge wheel and axle, car number 94. Making his way here from Holmesville, this is the Mouse, Kenny Jacobs. First lap time, 11.751. 1:17.51, second quick. Second lap time is your quick time, 11.597. 1:15.97, second lap for Jacobs. And they're now about a tenth of a second off the track record. The youngster, Jonathan Stevens, underway right now in car number 4J from Chillicothe. That thing's fluttering too. 12.280. 1:2.280. Not bad. Put out complete lap number 2 and bangs the wall. 12.816. 1:2.816 will be the second lap time on Stevens. Alvin Ruckney, your next qualifier in car number 99 from Elmore. Darma Ball Racing, Sickanese Metal Works. The folks helping out on the 99. First lap time, 12.850. 1:2.850. First lap for Repke. Todd Kane, your next qualifier in car number 63. Kane dropped that right rear up the ledge here on the front chute. First lap, 13.470, 13.470. First lap for King. Taking the green flag right now, driving car number 99, the Gene Davis Gold Machine from Benton Ridge. This is Greg Wilson. A couple of 99s, Wilson in the black 99 tonight. First lap time, 13.033. 13033, first lap on Wilson. See Remax and Doss BP, couple of sponsors. First lap time, 13.195, 13195. First lap for Kern. Second lap better, 12.980. Qualifying right now in the Harrison Trucking, car number 22. This is Rodney Duncan. Duncan underway his first to 2 laps. First lap time, 12.666. 1-2-666 is on the 22 at Duncan. John Ivey takes the green flag. It's his underway right now. A car number 5i from Fremont. The Focus Diner sponsored machine coming down to play lap number 1. First lap time, 12.966. 12966. First lap on Ivy. Second lap floor, 13.112.
Hey Kenny, we were talking to Carl over here, said your brother's usually down here. Feels pretty good, $500 in a right rear wheel. Take it from him.
That's what I said. Heck, my brother's got a whole stack of those wheels. Every time we come here and they give us something away, he decides he needs it so he gets quick time, you know. So, yeah, I didn't expect to get quick time going out that late. The guys just had the car really, really nice for me, and I knew we made pretty nice laps, but I didn't think they were good enough to be quick time.
I'll tell you what, we've had you down here like the top 2 or top 3. We need to get down here in winner's circle. You've won at tracks all over the place and still looking for the first one here at Attica. Maybe we'll do it tonight.
Yeah, I told Barry before we even got on the track tonight we're going to win this darn thing tonight. I don't care what happens. And it's a good way to start, and we're really geared up. We haven't won one this week, and we're kicking our butts. I gave a couple away that I didn't think I should have, and we're going to win this thing tonight.
All right, the folks that make this whole deal possible, I know a lot of people are involved.
Yeah, there is a couple of them, Tim and Gene Hughes, that own the race car. They give me everything I need to run good, and the Bob Kleiner Motors and JJ Chassis, just a combination that's hard to beat. And of course, the Goodyear tires seem to work excellent. We want to be qualifying this good in it. And George Gillespie of Pro Shocks helps me and a lot of these guys an awful lot, and doesn't get the credit he deserves sometimes. So I want to thank George Gillespie and Fred Linder of Pro Shocks also.
All right, I see Rick Nichols here. Looks like it's time for the inversion draw. Again, a 4, 6, and an 8. And Kenny has a Kenny says there's no 4. Oh no! He drew the 8. So 8 will be the inversion. Hey, if the car's hooked up, it doesn't matter here at Attica, does it?
Well, I think it's 40 laps tonight, and we drew an 8 at Eldor Saturday and won that, so maybe 8's my lucky number.
All right, race fans, how about putting your hands together for Kenny Jacobs, your quick qualifier.
Of course, the big Chevy extended cab All-Star Pace Truck will lead the field around the 6.5 liter turbo diesel under the hood. Again, the All-Star Points champion, the car owner, will take that truck home at the end of the year. We're set to go. Heat race number 1. Fisher and Duncan bring the white line and we're ready. Heat race number 1 underway. Kelly Kitzer up on the high side of 1 and 2. Off to number 4, So we will move up that outside row. That puts Kenny Jacobs outside of row number 2 and Burden outside of row number 3. Hey, Fisher and Duncombe taking nice and easy into turn number 4. We're great. And it'll be Duncombe traveling down the back straightaway over Fisher, Randy Kinzer, and Kenny Jacobs. To the high side, Kenny Jacobs up on the high side of 1-2 off Dean Jacobs to sneak by. Now here comes Kelly Kinzer on the bottom of 4K. Randy Kinzer trying to slide up in front of Fisher, couldn't do it down to 1 and 2. Top 5 single file through turns number 3 and 4. So Duncan up front, Fisher in number 2 spot. Randy Kinzer runs third, Dean Jacobs fourth, Kenny Jacobs fifth. Hawking to 31 goes back to the pit area. Halfway done, it's on line, 5 in, 5 to go for your leader, Rodney Duncan. And yellow flag, yellow is out. John Ivy in the 5i spins it on turn number 2. Single file at the cone on the front stretch. And on this racetrack, may see some pretty good wheel stands on these restarts. Duncan leads around and we're great. Just like that, Randy Kinzer dives to the bottom, tries to grab the lead, and Duncan hangs on. Dean Jacobs trying to take a peek around the 9 of Fisher. Off the 4, still Duncan, Randy Kinzer, Fisher, Dean Jacobs, Kenny Jacobs. Turn number 4 to come, Jacobs in the 92, still trying to look inside of Fisher for the 3rd spot. Jacobs will slide up, he'll take the 3rd spot away. Kinzer not able to put any pressure on Kenny Jacobs, right flag out, 1 to go. Final lap as Duncan tries to take this one home in this race for the final time. Off the turn number 4, Duncan will win it. Kinzer going second, Dean Jacobs, Fisher, and Kenny Jacobs for top 5. Again, your 5 cars transferring to tonight's A main. Finishing 5th, the 92 of, or the 94 of Kenny Jacobs. 4th spot going to the number 9 of Sarah Fisher. 3rd to the 92 of Dean Jacobs. 2nd spot going to Randy Kinzer in car number 14. And your winner of heat race number 1, Rodney Duncan in car number 22. His truck will take the left-hand turn to the infield area. We're set to go with Kelly in the 21 and Van Gurley Jr. outside the 22. It'll be up to them to lead the field to the chalk line down in turn number 4. And green flag's out. Whitman gets it up on 2 wheels, bicycling down to 1 and 2. And it's going to be Gurley up front the 22. It's Kelly second. Hey, switching around, we'll have Kelly Gurley. So it's Gurley, Kelly running in second, Kaufman third, Cheney fourth, and Kemmenall trying to hold on to the number 5 spot. Oh, Bates in the 121 slides up in front of Kemmenall. Now Kemmenall tries to get back on the bottom. Now Kemmenall tries the bottom side, but Bates holds him off. Meanwhile, it's Gurley in front. Gurley all by himself now. Kaufman and Kelly side by side. Kaufman grabs his spot. So Kaufman second, Kelly third, Cheney fourth. Bates in a struggle on number 5 spot. Here field getting the cross flags, letting it know they're halfway done as Miller goes back to the pits for 5M. So we're going to have a 4-car battle here for the number 3 spot. So it's still Van Gurley Jr. Now Big trying to slide job on Cheney. Big trying the bottom side of Cheney. Kevin all trying to close that in. Your top 2 cars, here they are, Gurley and Kaufman. Now Big's going to slide up in front of 2 cars. But Kelly gets her back and so does Cheney. And now Kevin all goes to the outside. White flag out, 1 to go for your leaders. Final lap, here's your battle right back here. Cheney, Kevin, Kelly, Big. Kaufman making a last-ditch effort off before. It's going to be Gurley. Kaufman will come home second. Here's your battle for third. Look out, Bates, too hard to 3. And we'll go Cheney, Kevin, and Kelly. Boy, some great racing there in the back of the pack for those final transfer spots. Finishing in the number 5 spot was the 21 of Todd Kelly. 4th spot will go to the 15 of Chad Kemenall. 3rd spot to the 42 of Rob Cheney. 2nd spot to the U2 of Keith Kaufman. And your winner of heat race number 2 in car number 22, Van Gurley Jr. Newmeister and Hodges up on the front row. Keegan and Stevens in row number 2. Kerr and Schroeder in the 3rd row. Okay, the pace truck is off. We're set to go heat race number 3. Again, we'll take 5. And they're green. But not for long. Yellow flag is going to come out. Yellow flag, false start. Alvin Repke and Brian Smith play bumper tag on the back stretch. Must have a low gear, and this looks better with green. And it will be Hodges in the 8th, grabbing early lead over Keegan, Kerr, Stevens, and Newmeister. Schroeder slides down the bottom up in front of Newmeister, and that'll put him up into the number 5 spot. Now Schroeder dives inside Stevens. Stevens tries to get back on the inside of the 4J. Good racing there for the number 4 spot as Schroeder comes back at him on the inside. Schroeder now settles in that 4th spot with Stevens behind him in 5th. Up front here, Hodges in the junior Holbrook, Keegan 2nd, Kerr 3rd, Schroeder 4th, and Stevens 5th. Top 5 cars pretty well spread out. Looks like Kerr may try to close in on the exit Keegan. So the top 3 cars down to 3 and 4. Schroeder on the back stretch with 4th. Stevens still in 5th. We got Smith up on the horse track in the 2 plus. He's still moving though. So this 10-lap heat race, Hodges coming up on the end of the field as he tries to put a lap on Vista. Keegan still 2nd as over the white flag, 1 to go. Final lap. And Rocky Hodges trying to take this long. Keegan trying to hold on to 2nd. Hodges will win it. 2nd spot will go to Keegan with Kerr coming on 3rd. 4th spot will go to Schroeder. And a final transfer spot to Jonathan Stevens. So the 15-year-old Jonathan Stevens comes home in the number 5 spot. 4th spot going to 17 of Butch Schroeder. 3rd to the 23S of Frankie Kerr. Mark Keegan comes home second in the X. And your winner of heat race number 3, the 8 of Rocky Hodges. Stover and Leiber up on the front row, Neer and Huntley at row number 2. Paulus and Saldana make up the 3rd row. In this 4th heat race, sponsored by United Specialties. Okay, watch them as they get set to come to the 4th quarter. They're there, and the green is out. And look out, it's upside down off the turn number 2. Red flag. So Todd Kane in the Hampshire number 63. And he got some air time, big time there off the 2nd corner. You know, once we receive word down there, we will pass it along to you. And the field is under yellow flag, false start. Stover and Leiber get ready to put this field into motion, and we're green. And again, another rough start. Paulus sort of tooling around here on the front stretch. Neer going back into the infield, yellow flag. The car, which they brought as a spare, and good thing, will start scratch in the B main. Well, let's get this one in. We're green. And look out, Heidreich and Wilson bump and bang over in turn number 2. It'll be Huntley up front. Huntley your leader now. Saldana on the 17 will slide up in front of Leiber in the number 2 spot. Leiber runs 3rd. Stover in the number 4 spot. Paulus and Wilson in the battle for the final transfer spot. Wilson thought about going to the outside, and Paulus ran out of room. Now Heidreich slides up in there. Meanwhile, Huntley's your leader. Saldana 2nd, 3rd spot's Leiber. As Heidreich goes down the infield to 96. Halfway done this time by, 5 in, 5 to go. Wilson, the 99, still working on Paulus for that 5th spot. Now the back 2 cars have caught the 2 cars in front of them. Huntley's all by himself, and Saldana by himself in the number 2 spot. Here's your 4-car battle for 3rd. Wilson sweeps around the outside as he moves around Paulus, and Paulus tries to slide underneath Stover, can't do it. So Wilson picks off 2 cars in 2 corners. White flag comes out for your leader, 1 to go. Huntley up front. Saldana 2nd. And now Paulus tries to slide under Stover. They bang down in 3 and 4. They get the white flag. Off before, Huntley's going to win it. 2nd spot will go to Saldana. Now just sit back and watch that battle for the final transfer spot. Into 3 for the final time. Off before, be Leiber, Wilson, and Paulus. Now some good racing there in the back of the pack as Brian Paulus takes home the final transfer spot in car number 28. Greg Wilson comes home fourth in the 99. Third spot to the 62 of Dwayne Liber. Second spot to the 17 of Saldana. And your winner of heat race number 4, the 7 of Kevin Huntley. Fastest qualifiers that are all-star members will go 4 laps. They accumulate points for the commercial truck and trailer shootout. They'll be held at Eldora Speedway during the final all-star points race in October. That's the first Saturday in October as we get ready to go. Kerr and Kaufman will bring it to the line down in turn number 4. They're there, and we've got a green. Kaufman tries the bottom side, slides up in front of Kerr. He'll lead the field down the backstretch. Kaufman turn number 4 will be Kaufman up front, and Saldana slides up in front of Kerr. Kerr trying to slide back up. No, Saldana has the momentum on the top side. Kenny Jacobs up in the number 4 spot. So now the field settles down. White flag out. 1 to go. Kaufman takes it down the back chute for the final time to turn number 3. Off the 4, good to Kaufman. Saldana second, third. Jacobs, and Kemenall.
Race fans, put your hands together for Keith Kaufman. Keith, we did this back in May. We had you here on the front stretch picking up a feature win. The car looked good in the dash. How did it feel?
The car felt good. Hope we can get back here again tonight.
And boy, with the 8 inversion on the draw, where's that put you in the lineup for the A main tonight?
I think it puts the second row inside.
Can you win from there?
Yeah.
A lot of coffee, yeah. You wouldn't say no, would you? That'd be a pretty dumb answer. So, okay, Keith Kaufman picking up your dash win. He's got some frisbees. He's going to be setting up the grandstand area. So all you kids, don't kill yourselves getting these frisbees, please.
You hear drivers thanking sponsors and car owners and everybody thanking everybody, but we definitely thank all you, the fans, for supporting again the Ohio Sprint Speed Week. And you fans are the ones that make this thing special. If you weren't here, we wouldn't do it. So again, special thanks to all of you for coming out and supporting this week. As we get ready to go, your last chance, B main, and we're green. Kelly Kinzer with 4K grabbing the early lead. Scott Miller chases behind him in the 5 down. Then you have Stover running third. Newmeister in number 4 spot. Now Stinson, the 99, slides up for Newmeister and Bates. Scott Miller off the high side. Yellow flag. Oh my, Scott Miller, who was in a transfer spot, loses it off the top at turn number 1. All right, pace truck is down in the infield. We've got Kelly Kinzer, Landon Stover, Jimmy Stinson, and Judy Bates. Your top 4, that's all that matters. 2 laps in, 10 to go. Look out for the green. The yellow flag. The yellow is out. Oh, look out. Wow. Lineup set. The lights are out in the corners. So we're ready to go back to green. Red flag, checkered flag. Ivy, a last-ditch effort for one of those top 4 spots as he started way back in this one. And we have the pair of 99s collected here in the 4th turn. As winner of the 4K of Kelly Kinzer. 2nd spot going to Landon Stover in the 2M. 3rd spot going to the 121 of Judy Bates. And your final transfer car will be the 5i of John Ivy.
Well, race fans, here is Kelly Kinzer, your B-main winner. Kelly, come on over. Get a chance to talk to you real quick. I know you got some work to do. Kelly, what happened to the heat race? And thing looked a lot better in the B-main.
Well, I was just tight in that heat race. Wanted the track on me a little bit, and I tightened up for it, and kind of really screwed me up, to be honest with you. But, well, we'll try her this time.
You happy with the car, the way it felt in the B-main?
Yeah, I felt pretty good. I might tighten it up a tad bit and see if we...
Please rise and stand and make some noise as we get ready to go your 40-lap Speedweek finale here at Attica Raceway Park. With a big points lead coming into tonight's finale as he tries to be the Ohio Sprint Speedweek champion for 1998. Keith Kaufman looking for his first Speedweek win in the U2. Dean Jacobs as well outside of him in the 92. Saldana and Schroeder make up the 3rd row. 4th row, your 2 quick qualifiers, Kemenah and Jacobs. We get set to go. Your field now into turn number 3. We'll turn loose. They reach 4. They're there. Green's out. Here we go. The field off and underway. It'll be Paulus leading it down into turn number 3. Off in turn number 4. Paulus in left one. And Jacob sweeps outside a curve for the number 2 spot. Dean Jacobs rolls up in a second with Kerr in number 3 spot. 4th spot is Kaufman. The U2 fifth is Schroeder. So Paul is now about a 10-car length advantage over Dean Jacobs in the 92. Kaufman and Stevens in the 4J, the front wing collapsing, or excuse me, the top wing collapsing on the 4J. He gets into the infield, but not out of harm's way. Yellow flag, yellow out. All right, we'll start them at the cone here at the flag stand. Paulus, Dean Jacobs, Kerr, Kaufman, Schroeder, Kenny Jacobs. We're great. Turn number 2. Started 8th, he's in the number 5 spot. All right, Brian Paulus from Central Pennsylvania. We don't see too much of him around here. Trying to pick up the 10 grand. He'll lead the field to the cone here on the front stretch. We're great. big time move by Dean Jacobs. But Judy Bates brings out the caution again. Okay, let's watch him. See that as Schroeder in the 17 was running in the number 3 spot, and he got upside down in turn number 4. Also Stevens in the 4J was a lapped car. Paulus in the 28 stopped down there. Okay, the Bauman Auto Group pace truck is off. Okay, Kaufman's going to try and get around the 5-eye of Ivy before Jacobs gets too far away.
Okay, let's get one with Gene Frankert in here, please. Gene, get in here. Get on my turn. This way. Hammers. Come on, guys.
Can I get a picture, please?
Okay, $10,000, Attica Speedway. Way to go, bud.
Thanks a lot. I think we talked about this at Skyline. You know, if we could just come here and win this big race and make up for a bad week we're having. By God, we got her done. Gene gave us a fantastic racetrack. Race car was fast, and you know, we just run as good as we go, and it was good enough. Got up there to catch Joey, got in a crash early. I got there to lap him. I got worried because I couldn't lap him. You know, he's fast too, and he's like any other good racer. He don't want to get a lap down. A yellow come out, so that got a little worried there, running the bottom a little bit. Didn't see nobody, so I guess it was all right.
You had a pretty rough week, but this definitely makes up for it.
Yeah, when you start off crashing a race car, especially a brand new car like that, that makes it all a tough start. And then we had motor troubles, and find out the motor in the crash car was hurt. I actually put my motor in the car now, and it run great. So just like to say thanks, Earl Gertie. It's a good motor.
Hey, it's party time now, right?
Yes, sir. We're going to celebrate a little bit now. I don't drink, but I'm going to have a heck of a good time. I guarantee you that.
Red, white, and blue.
That's right. Thank you.
Thanks. Speedweek point champion, 23S, Frankie Kerr. What is this, the 4th time now?
Something like that, 4th or 5th. I'm not really sure. You know, like the one tonight, you know, we set up for the long run with no cautions and no reds, and it really killed us. And but we had a really great week, you know, 2 wins and another Speedweek championship.
You're gonna have to put like an extra space or something for your name on the back of the shirt next year.
I hope not. I hope we get another one next year. You know, this is a tough week, and if you can win Speedweek over and over, you know, it proves our team's pretty strong.
Yeah, I can verify that. This is the first time I've done Speedweek with you guys, and it's definitely a tear.
Yeah, it's a tear.
Alrighty, well, good job. How about Georgia next week?
Georgia, that's one of our better tracks.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that too.
All right.
Don't spend all the money too soon.
I didn't make enough to spend it off this week. Thank you.
Okay, after like 8, 9, 30, I don't know how many grueling days, Ohio Speed Week is finally over. The winner, Frankie Kerr in the Schaff 23X. I had a whole lot of fun. Next week we're going to Tennessee and Georgia. We're about halfway through the All-Star schedule, and it's just getting better.